So in this part of the video, I want to show you some basic commands that you will probably use a lot while working with files and directories. And what you are currently seeing is a black screen, and this is the terminal of my remote server. So I am currently connected to a remote server, and for this I use PuttY. PuttY is a simple tool, looks like this, where you can type in a IP address and the port, and then you can establish a SSH connection with the remote server. And what you get is a terminal window like you see here. So now I am able to type in commands and interact with the server. To begin with, we should figure out in which directory we are currently in. So to do so, we type in pwd, present working directory, and we press enter. Okay, so apparently we are currently in the root directory. So now let's change the directory to a different directory called home. To do so, we have to type in cd, which stands for change directory, and then we type in a slash and home and press enter again. So now we should be in the home directory, and to check that we could type in pwd, but there is a convenient way, and you should remember that because it saves you a lot of time and a lot of typing. You can just, instead of type a command that you previously typed in, instead of typing it again, you can also press the arrow up key. And if you do that 2 times, we see the pwd command again. So we can press enter. We see that we are in the home directory. Okay, so now let's see what is in this current directory. And for this, we type in ls, the list command, and press enter. And we see that in the home directory, there are 2 directories. Okay, so we have a directory called Alexander and a test directory. And within PuttY, the color purple indicates that these 2 are directories, but you can also see that because we don't have a file ending here. Okay, so let's change the directory into test. And we type in ls to see what is in the test directory, and we don't get anything back. So this is a sign that there is nothing in there. We can also check by typing in ls -l and press enter. And we see that there is a total of 0 files or directories. Now we can create an empty file within the test directory. And to do so, we type in touch and then the name of the file. Let's say, call it dates.txt, and we press enter. And now we can look via the ls command if the file has been created, and there we see the dates.txt file. Now to edit the file and type in some text, we use nano, and nano is an editor, and we type in nano and then dates.txt and press enter. So now we are in the nano editor, and we can start typing some text into the file. So now let's say hello world. Okay, so to exit the file, we press Ctrl X. and we want to save the changes by pressing the Y key, and then I press enter. So to check if our changes are present within the file, we can prompt the file content by using the cat command, cat, and then we type in dates.txt, press enter, and we see the output is the content of the file hello world. Okay, now if we want to remove our file dates.txt, we just have to type in rm remove and then followed by the name of the file and press enter. And by typing in ls, we can check if the file is deleted, and we get nothing back, so the file is not there anymore. So now we can proceed by creating a directory. So to do so, we type in make directory. I name the directory test2 and I press enter. So now let's see via the ls command if the directory has been created, and it looks like it is. So let's change into this directory by typing in cd test2, and if we type in ls, we don't get back anything because this directory is empty. We have just created it. Okay, so if we now type in the pwd command, present working directory, and press enter, we get the full path of the file we are currently in. So we are in the test2 directory. If we want to get back into the parent directory, which is test, we just have to type in cd and then dot and press enter. And if I now type in present working directory and press enter, I only get back test. So this indicates that we are now in the test directory. So now let's delete this directory. And for this, we just type in remove directory, rmdir, and then followed by the name of the directory we want to delete. Okay, let's type in ls again, and we get nothing back because the directory has been deleted. Okay, so now let's clear this up here a bit by typing in clear. So now we have a clean space again, and but we are currently still in the same directory, so nothing has changed. I just cleared up the terminal. What is also quite important is to copy files. So since we are in a empty directory, just create a empty file again. I don't know, names. Let's name it names. So here it is. Actually, I should first type something into this file to show you that copying really works. So nano names.txt. Okay, so again, hello world. Save. Okay, so now let's copy the file. We just have to type in cp and then the name of the file. And by the way, what I just did is I just typed in n, so the first character of the file's name, and then I pressed the tab key, and what it does, it will auto complete the file's name. So cp, name of the file I want to copy, and then the name of the copy. So let's just name it copy names.txt, and then we press enter. If we now type in ls, it should show us the original file and the copy. Okay, perfect. If we look into the copy via cat, it should prompt hello world. Yep, okay, hello world. Now let's say we don't want to copy a file, but just move it to a different directory. So how do we do that? Again, we have the two files, names and copy names, in our directory. And remember, we are in the test directory. So let's say I want to move it to the Alexander directory within the home directory. For this, I just have to type in mv move, then the file name of the file I want to move. And now we have to tell bash the path of the directory we want to move the file to. So home Alexander, and press enter. And now if I look within the test directory, if I look what's in there, there shouldn't be the names .txt file because we have moved it. Okay, perfect. So now let's look into the Alexander directory. Okay, there we have it. Names.txt. We successfully moved the file to a different directory.
Okay, so this has been a short introduction into working with files and directories with Bash, and I hope you liked it. And please make sure to subscribe and like the video, and see you next time. Bye.